Hello friends, welcome to another video of Short is Better. A few people ask me what is the difference between these three brands, which one is better, so I decided to make the video. Let's start from the left. The cheapest one is the SeaKnight brand. It is kind of new brand. I checked it a few months ago. Before that I've never seen this brand yet, so probably it's a new brand, at least to this model. And the price right now is $102. During 11/11 promotion, just gonna go ahead a bit, the price gonna be $89. Plus for every $20 you get $4 discount, so it's gonna be minus $16. So pretty good price, $73 for this watch during 11/11. Next one we have SteelDive. This is the new model from SteelDive brand. Very excited about this one, and the price right now is $119. During 11/11 promotion, the price gonna be $104 plus additional discount. Then Heimdallr, the oldest brand there is on AliExpress for this model. And the price right now is $125. During 11/11 the price still $125 plus additional discounts and coupons, everything you can find. Yeah, so they don't discount much on this model. Where do I get these prices for you? I chose the official stores where I order, or where I used to order, or where there is the most orders and the feedbacks, so I know that I can trust that shop. There are other stores that can sell it cheaper for a few dollars, but in case you have some problem, I'm not sure you're gonna win a dispute or they even care about you at all. So yeah, I recommend you pay a little bit extra, but you can be sure about the customer service. Okay, so what is the similar in these three watches? First of all, of course, the movement. An H36 automatic movement with a date and day wheel. Nothing special. Then the size of the watch. Actually, they are a little bit different. So what is the similar? The case diameter for all these three models is 42.2 millimeters, not including the crown. So basically from 9 to 3, 42.2. All the watches the same. Then with the crown, the size a little bit different. So SeaKnight gonna be 46.6 with the crown from 11 to 4. Then the SteelDive gonna be 47, a little bit bigger, but it's not noticeable at all. And the Heimdallr gonna be 46.9, also very small difference, but I thought maybe I should mention this. Maybe for somebody it's important. Then the case thickness is actually also different. So the Heimdallr and SteelDive is the same, and the SeaKnight a little bit thicker, it's 13.8 millimeters. Yeah, about the glass, all the three models they have sapphire glass, but only these two brands have a glass with blue AR coating. I'm not sure you can see it in the video or not. Probably you can't see it. Yeah, but only these two have a blue AR, and SteelDive has clear AR. I didn't notice there any colors at all. I prefer blue AR because it makes it a little bit more interesting. The waterproof, of course, for sure this watch is waterproof, 100 or 200 meters SteelDive. SeaKnight, I think also 200 meters. So the waterproof is the same. The crown is the same, except SteelDive has SD logo on it. Yeah, I don't know also if you like the logos or not. Only SteelDive has the logo. The other two, clear crown. The difference is the bezel. So you can notice clear difference between SeaKnight and SteelDive. The writing on the bezel totally different quality. First of all, SeaKnight using more thick numbers. SteelDive much thinner, and I can see that the quality is also better. This one, they don't only have black paint, but I don't know what is that, but it's not fully black. There is like something stuck on those numbers. It doesn't look very nice. Comparing SteelDive to Heimdallr, I think they are very similar. I mean the bezels. Yeah, very similar in terms of quality. SteelDive minute markers a little bit smaller than Heimdallr. I prefer this one. For the numbers on the bezel, I prefer Heimdallr. Then the peep on the bezel. From these three, I think SeaKnight is the worst, because look at the color. It's kind of greenish color, more green than the dial. SteelDive, the peep and the dial matches the color. I think this is the best option. And Heimdallr, they just applied lume here, and it's not. It seems to be straight, but it is straight, but when you look at it like this, it seems to be like it's a bit going out. Yeah, but anyway, it's still okay, but again, I prefer here SteelDive. Then another difference I've noticed is the dial. So if we start with SeaKnight and the Heimdallr, the dials are almost the same here. I mean the colors. Look, the chapter ring, Heimdallr a little bit brighter, SeaKnight a little bit darker. The dial in SeaKnight also darker. The hands and the lume seems to be the same. I don't see there much difference. Yeah, SeaKnight, the lume on the dial looks a little bit flat, and this one more bumpy, if you can notice the difference. And the SteelDive is different. Now I can see that this is not the same factory anymore, because this is completely different watch. First of all, take a look, notice the chapter ring here. The chapter ring is dark red, more like a brown red. The dial is also more colorful. Just look at it. It looks really like blood, really bloody color, more saturated color. I like it much more than these two versions. So here, the dial color SteelDive wins in my opinion. Then the dial lume, take a look. It is also pretty different. First of all, the markers, they seems to be bigger. I'm not sure, I cannot measure them, but take a look at 12 o'clock. I think they are bigger. The teeth around the dial are bigger, especially 12, 6 and 9. Heimdallr and SeaKnight, the same. They're absolutely the same in terms of the size. But yes, SteelDive made it a little bit different, which is pretty surprising. And the hands quality also seems to be better. I'm not sure about the quality, sorry, but the color of the lume is different than the other two options. If you take SeaKnight and the Heimdallr, it seems to be like these are identical bracelets, like absolutely the same bracelet, just different logo. For sure made in the same factory. But SteelDive has a different bracelet. I notice if you look from the side, every link is the same size. It's not curvy compared to other two. Take a look. You can see the difference. You can see the difference here. Clear difference, Heimdallr and SteelDive. And also this bracelet, SteelDive bracelet, feels a little bit thinner. I've checked the size and yeah, indeed, it is a little bit thinner. It's 3.6 millimeters thick, when the other two brands 3.8. So even this 0.2 millimeters, it feels, you can feel the difference. And the last difference is the clasp. So here SteelDive we have the same clasp as any other watches. They didn't make the new one for the monster model. And you can see the difference. Heimdallr has totally different clasp. Still, I prefer SteelDive. It looks a little bit smaller, more accurate, and I just like the look much more this way. Yep, so what else? I think that's it. I covered 10, almost 11 minutes, a little bit longer than usually. And lastly, I'm gonna show you which loom is better. So now we're gonna have the loom battle. Let's put it in the order as I reviewed. So we have SeaKnight, SteelDive, and Heimdallr. Let's see which loom lasts the longest.